Hey guys, 405080 here. I am so lucky. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I keep finding really awesome local fire alarm deals. So, you've probably seen part of it, but we have a very huge unboxing today. So yeah, this is gonna be probably pretty insane. It might be bigger than the last one, which would be crazy. So yeah, I don't got an ES-Man, by the way, so alrighty. So let's just get into it. Starting off, we got, I'll start with the less rare stuff and work my way up. So this is actually really nice. I'm really excited for this because this will make my system automatic. So this is an Edwards, I think it's auto resetting detector, which is awesome. Now some other cool things is this simplex detector. I don't know exactly what model it is, but it's probably on here somewhere. It's a photoelectric. And okay, this is actually so useful. Oh my god. So it has a relay. And that might be an end-of-line relay. Or it's making this 4-wire, which would be super amazing. So the next thing is a system sensor detector. And it looks to be a 2400. It's actually rebranded by SCI. But yeah, it's just basically a 2400. Not a 2424. So it's 2-wire, but that's all good. And this, I do not know for sure what this is. But I am fairly certain this is one of the rarest detectors, like, ever. So I'll have to check that with my Discord server. But I'm pretty sure this thing is extremely rare. So it's nice to now have that in my collection. So yeah, let's just keep going with more minor stuff. We got a stopper, and it's an older mechanical horn version. Really like that. That is cool. Looks like we got another one of these Edwards heats. So I'll probably do my whole system with these Edwards heats. And another one. And that's probably it for the Edwards heats, but maybe more, you never know. Shut up! Okay. So going up to more rare stuff again. This is a Mertone pole station. And it's actually on a wire mold back box, which is kind of nice. I might find a use for it, but I don't know for sure. These are pretty rare. I've only seen one on the system in YouTube. I think I might be the first collector with one of these two, but don't quote me on that. Shut up! Okay. So, going on, it's kind of in roughish condition, but this is a Mercury switch, simplex. I think it's 4251-111. And it's already activated, and I don't know where my hex wrench is, so I probably won't be pulling it. Now, these are cool. These are simplex end-of-line relays. And it has a terminal block in it. So that's mainly the coolest thing about it, is I now have some terminal blocks. But these plates are also really cool looking. Moving on, we have a Wheelock NS. I actually do not have an NS. So I got the ZNSs recently, but an NS is awesome to add to my collection. I've wanted an NS for a while. Keeping on with the stuff in here. This is pretty cool. This is a simplex ceiling mount remote strobe, which is somewhat rare-ish. There's one on eBay right now, but it's nice that I got this for a very good price. So yeah, this is really nice. These are actually much bigger than I imagined they'd be. Like, I can't even fit my hand around it. These look a lot smaller on video. So the next thing is this Fenwal abort switch. You just push it, and yeah, this is really nice. Has a nice back box on it, so I might be able to use that. I'll probably use this for something, I just don't know what yet. Alright. So continuing on, we got a simplex 425120. So this is my second 425120, and it's a solid handle version, which is nice. I love 425120s. They're like my favorite pulls ever. And in here it looks to be yet another 425120. So I now own 3 425120s, and I'm definitely going to do an all 425120 test now that I can. So continuing on, this is pretty dang rare, I'm pretty sure. Just, I mean, this bell itself is rare-ish, but the fact that this is a 24-volt DC version makes it even more sought out by collectors. I don't know if this is vibrating or single stroke yet, but yeah, this is really cool. So going in here more, I'm surprised I didn't take this out already, but this is a Fenwal T-bar. And I wanted one of these for a long time because the push-pull, like this push bar is just so satisfying. And I haven't pulled it yet, but it's just so smooth to pull these, and it's really awesome. So I'm very grateful for that. And so yeah, continuing on, we got a simplex 4903 speaker strobe. So yet another thing to add to my 4903 collection. So yeah, that is awesome. And then here's another 4903, which is a 9236. Which I have one of these, but another one is always great. This one looks to be older. Has a different looking tag on it than my other one, which is really cool. So yeah, that's another 4903. I'll keep these 4903s together since they all came together. Alright, so these next couple things I think some people are going to be jealous of. Talking to you, NES man. So this is a Siemens mechanical horn strobe. I've wanted one of these for so long. I don't see the model on it. It's probably on here somewhere. Oh, it's on the bottom. It's actually 120 volts AC, it looks like. Which, I mean, that's fine. I don't see the model on it. But yeah, this doesn't look to be 120 volts AC. This is a DC horn behind it, definitely. And it might have a new strobe on it. So maybe, I'm hoping it's the wrong label. Because this does not look to be 120 volts AC. But I'll have to test it out. But that is really awesome. Going on more. Looks to be some sort... Oh, this is simplex, actually. It's a 4080 mechanism. I don't have a gong for it, though. So I will probably get a gong, or probably actually a chime bar for that, which would be really cool. Alright, and going more, these are probably super rare, and people probably want them. These are simplex 4041s with the totally flat diaphragm. I have 4051s already, but 4041s are really cool. And there's a second 4041. So there is 2 4041s, which is really sick. I'll smooth this strobe over. Oh, this one's kind of coming off. This is the back. Yeah, these are fully working 4041s, which are pretty rarish. Alright, here's another thing I've been wanting for ages, but just haven't been able to get one for a good price. These are huge. Like, this is my whole hand. This is a Honeywell pole station. And this is so cool. Like, it even came with a back box on it, but just these poles, like, this is a chevron here. These are huge pole stations, and I thought they were plastic. These are solid metal. So that's kind of surprising. I'm really excited for that. And, alright, next, we got an RSG T-bar. Usually I'm not a big fan of RSG T-bars, because they kind of, I don't know. But this one is a key reset version, which is really cool, and it's also a button version. So that makes resetting even nicer. I just gotta close it, they're kind of stiff. But yeah, I'll pull it. It's really hard to pull, but it's really satisfying. That's really cool. Continuing on, this is awesome. This is a FCI horn. I don't know how, but I recently got a VALS, so I might be able to put the eye strobe on here. I'll have to look into that though. It may not be able to be used with an eye strobe. But yeah, this is an FCI horn. Really nice. These are really cool horns that look really good behind the 2903. I'll pull this out for now. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. But this is an old annunciator box for the 2120 series panels. Now, this one doesn't have anything in it, because it probably got retrofitted and phased out at some point. But it's still really awesome to have. I'll probably use it for storage or something. Maybe I'll be able to like make a homemade relay-based panel to put behind it, which would be pretty sick. Continuing on, we got another little tiny heat, which are always nice to have. So I'm getting a lot of smokes. And this looks to be a new unboxed heat detector, which is really nice. I think this here matches, no, it's not exactly the same, but it's very similar to the current detector I already have. It's just missing a little thing around it, but that's totally fine. So yeah, these are nice heat detectors. Now, I think this is a speaker. Oh, no way. This might be a Chimes strobe. And if it is, that will be awesome. I think this is a Chimes strobe. So that is extremely cool. Not a lot of people have these. Wow, that's awesome. Just sits up like that because it's so thick. Just some more simplex EOL relays. Or EOL resistors, I mean. Let me stick those over there. This is interesting. It's like a tiny little bell. I don't know what voltage it is or what it uses. But yeah, it's a little bell, which is really nice. Here's another one NES man is going to be jealous of. This is a Edwards 439D, which are really nice. This is a smaller one, but it's really cool, and it's 24 volts DC. I think all of this stuff should be 24 volts DC, because I bought it off somebody who used to collect. Now, this is an insanely cool find. This is a Gentex, I can't remember the model. I think it's GMS, but it's a mechanical horn strobe. And it looks to have the old strobe mechanism without the reflector in it. So this is really awesome to add to my collection. And in here is going to be a third 4050 one. So I now have 3 of these, and the really cool thing is, you definitely already noticed with this, it has this cool flesh plate on it, which makes it like massive. Like, this thing is huge, which is really cool. And then last but certainly not least, these are just more EOL relays. And wow, they actually gave me some screws and a Silent Night key. I don't know if I told him in text that I hadn't gotten a Silent Night key yet. I might have, I might not have, but this is, I was not expecting that. That is one of the day. You know, all this stuff is just worthless. Just that simple Silent Night key is honestly awesome. And then, yeah, but last but not least, is an MT remote horn, which I do not have yet. I don't know if it'll fit behind the 2903, but I've heard they look cool behind them. So this looks to be everything. And there is definitely a lot here. And I am very grateful for all this, so I might send this video to the person I bought this stuff off of. And if I do, thank you very much for all these extremely cool alarms. I also might rope this in with this unboxing. But yeah, I have so many unboxings to edit now. In my collection, this has pretty much doubled my collection. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching.